my fellow exiles, new and old, or young and old, whichever way you want to call it. Whether you're new to this game or you're a veteran player, this is part one of a new little mini-series I thought we'd start. I was going to look at a Let's Play, but then I decided there's quite a few people doing Let's Play guides at the minute, so I thought, you know what, let's do something a little bit different. As you can see behind me at the minute, there are lots of yellow looking flowers. A few here, quite a few. Now as I look around, I'm sure if there's anybody who's played this game a long time, you will probably recognise this island. It's in all these yellow lotus everywhere. They are, yes, yellow lotus, just like the title of the video said. Where am I? If I jump to the map very quickly, you will see I am here on this little island, and this is known as Taleef's Island, which, as you can see here, is right up here in the green area. Now I know, don't panic. I know I said in the title it's a guide for beginners, which it is. I'm not going to expect you to spawn with no gear down here and somehow miraculously make your way all the way up here just to get the yellow lotus. No, there's plenty, as you saw in the beginning of the video there, the little photographs, there's plenty here. There's some down here, and just over on this little island here where it's also marked. That's what you saw at the beginning of the video. I'll take those spots and show you. But if you are even mid-game, I suppose, and you've got a decent amount of gear and weapons, or if you've got a good thrall you can take with you, and you've got up to this part of the map, this little island, as you can see, is absolutely covered in them. Now I am cloaked in a god mode, obviously, for the purpose of this video, but if I wasn't, yeah, these big grizzly bears would be attacking me by now, so just be, if you're coming here to farm, be ready for a bit of a fight, because those guys will have a go. So first little tip, while we're here, I am using an iron sickle. However, I think you can make a stone sickle when you just first start out. There won't be much difference with this, the only difference will be in the amount that you get. So if you had a stone sickle, you'll get a few less than what you will with an iron one. So if you can ideally get yourself leveled up a few levels, so you can at least get all your basics done first, to get your blacksmithing bench, get your iron ore and get it turned into iron bars and make yourself an iron one, you'll probably fare much better. And all you do is walk up to them, and if you're on PlayStation like I am, just use your R2, and as you can see with the numbers there on the right hand side, that's what I'm getting, because I'm using an iron one. Now I'm not going to do this whole island, otherwise we'll be here all day, but you get the gist of it. And there's quite a lot on this island, so if you farm this whole island, especially with an iron sickle, or even higher if you're up to steel, if you're in game, or star metal, you can see on the left hand side there just how many I got with this iron one. If you have steel or above, you'll get even more than that. So this is one good spot to come where you get a guaranteed good amount if you're mid to end game. Just while we're here, for the benefit of anybody who needs to know, if you're following the Witch Queen story in the game, when she talks to you and the things that she teaches you, if you come up here, if I get in the right spot, am I? Oh, I'm getting lost already here. But this is the island where you come to, forget where I go now. Just bear with me. But yeah, you can come up onto this island. Oops. And there is a spot, I think it's just up that hill where we just were actually, that you can go to, and there is a statue of, I think, is it the War Maker? And you can pray to that statue. Oh yeah, here we go. So this is where the statue is when it says about praying on Taleef's Island for one of your challenges. I believe this is the statue. I haven't actually been able to try it yet because I don't have that one yet. And if you're following the Witch Queen story, you can go and collect that tablet and you hear the rest of that, and the Witch Queen will talk to you there. There's also plenty of plant fibre around here. as you can see there on the right again, we're getting bees, a few insects, some seeds, some berries, so you get all sorts. Yep, witch queen.
I will teach you, and when the time is right,
Good to know. So yeah, that's why you do that. But yeah, this is a beginner's guide, so what we'll do is I will nip back now down to the river where these other little locations are, the three little ones that you saw at the beginning of the video. I'll show you where they are and we'll pick it up back on the river. So I will talk to you guys in a second. Alrighty, so here we are back on the river. We're at our first location. Just have a look around so you guys can see kind of where we are. There's the two sentinels. We are over here, which is this image that you saw at the beginning. We're on this side of the river, which is in grid G. What number are we? Sorry, it's so slow. There we go, G3. So we're over here. Now this one I want to show first because there isn't a great lot of it over here, but if you're just starting out, you're not going to have any major fights on your hands really, if you've only got basic weapons, or even stone weapons. The crocodile just there, he's not too tough, he will aggro if he sees you. Again, I'm cloaked and in god mode for the purpose of this video. But obviously it shouldn't be too much of an issue. There is also plenty of like plant life, trees, stone around here, which we'll cover those in a future video. If you want to gather plant fibre while you're around here, you can do, but if you're specifically looking for your lotus blossom, you've got a couple of bits there. So we're just near this tree, if you want to kind of see where they are, that croc's there, you could kill him first. So you have a couple of bits there. You've also got some aloe here, which is good for your aloe potions and your wraps once you make them with aloe eventually, but again we'll discuss that in a further video. There may be, let's just see, sometimes there are other odd little bits along here, but if not, there's those couple of bits there. These sharebacks shouldn't attack you unless it is a corrupted one, of course. Try and avoid those ones. But you've got that bit there. And if you run across here, where you've got this nest with eggs with the sharebacks, you've got some more there. If you just need 10, if you just want to make your first respec potion, you can normally just about do it probably from here. So you've got, yeah, another couple of lots there, so that's 3. And if you've got your iron sickle, rather than picking them by hand, you will actually get more. There we go, another bit there. As I say, plenty of stone, plenty of aloe around here, and certainly a lot of plant fibre and bugs and things that you need early game. So that is the first area. Now if I just quickly fly, because this will be much quicker and easier. So that is your first location. So you spawned in over there. You made your way down to the river. We've got our little bases, you know, just there. Built yourself a little base. That's where you can get some materials from. If you're feeling I mean, it's not terribly dangerous, but when you're ready, if you come over the river to this side again, this is another spot that was mentioned at the start of the video. You've got another couple of spawns there. Another one there. Another one there. Again, bits of aloe, plenty of trees, plenty of stone, and then odd little spots just around sort of here and a bit further on. You've also got some iron nodes, which is pretty useful again. I'll cover iron in a separate video just because there are a couple of nodes around here and up the top, and there are a couple under that bridge that way, and there is a good spot actually a bit further up the river if you're prepared to swim to it, that will actually give you, well, you don't have to actually kill one enemy on a gate for an enemy camp, and then you can get quite a lot of iron just from that area, which starting out on a official server is actually, like online server, is actually pretty good. It's a decent amount. But yeah, you just wander around here, you may find an odd extra bit here again, but it's more those first ones that I showed you there, those couple of bits over there. And then our final area that you saw at the start of the video again, you go under this bridge, you go past this big tree, there is a little fireplace there with a couple of NPCs on it if you want to check what they are. Again, as you can see, plenty of resources all around here. You've got a shell back asleep there, you've got some there next to that nest. There may be other odd little spots that I'm missing, but those are the ones that I've seen. You come around here, and if you find, where are we? There should be, is it here? We need to stick near the water. Yep, bit more there. They're all around this area. If you keep looking, you will find, yeah, there's more there, look, there's a couple of lots, so there's quite a bit here. I like to say, if you've got an iron sickle, you will find quite a bit. It ain't steel, but early game, your first aim is to try and get yourself to iron, at least. And we camp there, we'll just nip over that, because obviously they can't see us because we are cloaked and using admin. Purely for the purpose of this video. So we'll whiz back over here. I don't think there's any on this side, if I remember correctly. So those are your two best locations. Just excuse me again 1 second. Oops. Come on. It's a bit slow sometimes. So I'll slip back to where I've got this little barn set up, because just in here I've just got some different containers. Now early game, make yourself one of these boxes and you can just keep going out and farming the yellow lotus and stock it up in a box like this. That's my horse that you've seen in previous episodes. Got a bearer there ready. And I've just built these boxes. We've got some aloe, we've got plant fibre, plenty of wood, plenty of brimstone. There is a brimstone cave. It's actually 2 caves not too far from here. You've got Sinner's Refuge where you can get a little bit of brimstone from. There's also a crocodile cave if you feel confident in fighting a lot of crocodiles. And a crocodile boss, which isn't terribly hard to kill, but again, probably wouldn't recommend it to at least level 30 with decent armour, and maybe got a thrall to help you. Some ironstone and stone, and we'll cover all of these in a future video. So, you've been out, you've collected your yellow lotus, you've come back to your base. What you want to do is, even if you're just starting out, pop it onto your alchemist bench. Provided you've learnt your alchemy in your feats, you'll find that there's a yellow lotus potion, and as you can see it's going to take 10 yellow lotus blossom to make 1 pot, so we'll click X on that. I do have this sped up slightly just to make this easier for these demonstrations, but it may take ever so slightly longer. And you craft it like that, and then when it's ready you can move that to your inventory, and you'll also get that challenge. Now I'm not going to use this potion because, purely for this video, just to show, I don't have any stats in place yet anyway. In a future video I'll look at stone or iron when we do, or brimstone. I'll maybe do some points in this of what I think, and an armour set that you could do early game that'd give you decent encumbrance to be able to, or carry capacity to be able to do a decent farm, like a little farm build. Bear in mind, with this potion, as you can see there, it does have a limited time on it, so I would only craft this when you're ready to use it, and you would learn the potion. I'm not going to do, as I say, because I haven't learned any skills, and it will reset all of this as well. It'll reset all your feats for you, and it will also, you'll be able to reset all your points there and add them in again. So really good. Then as you get a bit higher level and you've upgraded to your improved alchemist bench, if I just take that thrall out a moment, and then we go to our list once again, go down to, oops, where are we? should be down the bottom here. There we go. Your Lotus, it's going to take me 7 with that bench. Any scroll you put on will help speed up the process of crafting these, and it will also use less resources even when you're making up your aloe potions with your aloe leaves as well. But really, I wouldn't even bother with an alchemist 1, maybe an alchemist 2, but ideally a 3 if you can get one. Or if you can get yourself to the summoning place, which before we go on this video I'll hopefully be able to show you where that is, and we will have a look where you get this tier 4 thrall from, which is the Defaria Witch Doctor. You find them in there, pop them on your bench, and again it reduces your resource numbers and also makes it a lot quicker, especially when you're crafting your aloe potions or your healing wraps, or any sort of wraps actually that you make for healing on your alchemy stations. So yeah, that is Yellow Lotus, and that is the plant that you would gather if, just say when you started the game, like I say, you've just been chucking points here, there and everywhere because you don't know what you're doing, you're new to the game. You've maybe done some research on YouTube, or you've spoken to somebody and they've recommended a setup for your attributes. Go out there, get yourself some of these Yellow Lotus. You only need 10 minimum for one potion. Go out there, craft them, take that potion, and then redistribute your points again. So that's it. That is pretty much it. Before we go, I will leave you here for a second. I'll go to the summoning place and I'll show you where you would go to find yourself a Defaria Witch Doctor, which would give you a tier 4 alchemist, which is perfect, especially once you've got your base upgraded and you've got your improved alchemy bench. Okay, so I will see you in a second. Okay, so here we are at the summoning place, which on the map, if I was over to it, you can see I'm right here, just outside the summoning place, which is here. So for reference, the sinkhole, if you found that, is here, and then it's kind of southwest of the sinkhole. So if we zoom out, you can see where I am there. So from Noob River, up from, more or less straight up from the Sentinels. This is where we are. Now hopefully there is a Witch Doctor in here. If there isn't, I can show you the spot where they do spawn. And also while we're in here, there is also a guaranteed sorcerer spawn for those of you who are doing sorcery. And you can either kill them to potentially get your sorcerer spell page or your failed pages that you're after, or potentially knock them out and take them as a thrall for your sorcery stations. When I'm about to show you where they are, I will let you know in the video, so you can skip those few seconds if you don't want to know, if you don't want any spoilers and you want to come in here and find them yourself. So here we go. I am once again cloaked in God mode, so these guys aren't attacking me. You will have to fight all of these. So what you do is run up these steps, and just while you're here, there is a book here. Interact with that, and you'll learn an emote. So what you want to do when you come in is run up. Now I'm going to climb straight up here because we want to get straight on the middle there, but you either want to go up those stairs to the right or those to the left and around there. So I'm not going to show where the sorcerer spawn point is just yet, but if you're after Defaria Witch Doctor, there we go. Defaria Witch Doctor. This time we have a guy, so male. It can also be female, so this is where you would get them. So if you come in and you find it's a young priest, just kill the priest, run away. If you're on single player as I am for this demo, just run straight out, straight forward a little bit, at least like to where that big tree is right about there. Come back in, something should have respawned and it should hopefully be the Witch Doctor. Right. So for the next 15-20 seconds, right, for the next 20 seconds let's say, from when I say go, you want to skip forward, because I'm about to show, for those who want to know, where the sorcerer spawn point is. So if you don't want to know, skip forward 20 seconds from now. For those who do want to know, there she is. female. Again, obviously, of course, it can be a male. Check that there are no spell pages lying around, because there could be. Pile of sacrifices already there. Again, tame them if you want to tame them.
Yog, take me!
Kill them if you want to kill them. And potentially, you will get failed sorcerer's page and the sorcerer's skill loss. We've got the skill loss as well. So that is your guaranteed spawn. So there you go. Welcome back to anybody who wasn't watching them because they didn't want the spoiler. So yeah, if you want the spoiler, keep watching the video. If you didn't, then you don't know where it was. So that is the summoning place, and that is, and believe it or not, I was recommended this place as well, one of, or if not the easiest place to get yourself a tier 4 alchemist. Probably earliest game. I mean, I wouldn't come here if you don't have any, when I say decent armor. Even if you've got medium or heavy, you could probably get away with it. If you've got a decent tier 3 fighter with you, or if you've been able to get yourself a legendary fighter from Sinner's Refuge, then all well and good. You'll have to kill all these guys. That was weird, I don't know why he's freaking out. Yeah, you'll have to kill all these guys and fight away, so it probably is ideal, really, to bring a decent fighter with you. Now, obviously, I'll stay in God mode for a second. What I'll do is I'll uncloak and I'll show you what will happen if you run in there as if you were normally coming in. Just yourself. So I'll stay cloaked, God mode, so they don't kill me. I'll remove cloak. All these guys straight away have all seen me. Look at this. Look at them. Now obviously they can't kill me because I'm in God mode, but just look how fast, how quickly you would get surrounded. I would get absolutely, if I was low level now and I wasn't in God mode, I'd get absolutely destroyed right there. Let's just quickly put that back on, and as if by magic, suddenly they now can't see me. How funny is that? So yeah, you definitely want to make sure you come with some good gear, or if not good gear, at least a decent fighter with you, because yeah, you'll probably get killed real easy in there, but that is your best spot for your tier 4 alchemist. So I hope you guys found this useful. If you did, consider subscribing to the channel for more content. There'll be more of it coming soon, more guides like this. Give this video a big thumbs up if you found it useful. It just helps YouTube to recommend it out to more people, gets more eyes on the videos, and of course the more eyes and likes I can get on the video, the more it shows me the interest there is in this type of content, and makes it worth my time for creating this content for you guys. Because as I've said before, you benefit me by subscribing or liking on the channel, which means I can benefit you guys by bringing tips and tricks or guides like this. So until the next one, my fellow exiles, have fun, enjoy Conan 3.0 and happy farming.